Salutations. You are now on the ride. How many contestants are there? 3 is the magic number. Yes, it is. Is this the first time? Welcome back. May I have your name now, player 1? Thanks a lot. What about your name, player 2? Thank you very much. Player 3, let's show players a Thank you. Please notice the keys you will be using as buzzers. I'm going to have to shut off the lights now. Don't worry, the fun's just about to begin.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride is sponsored by The Missionary Position for boring adults only. And now, here he is, the hardest working guy in trivia, your host, Guy Towers!
Wow, welcome. Well, it's a good thing you're the showering type, because we've only just begun to get dirty. Baby, have we got a show for you. Hey, I hope you're wearing loose-fitting clothing. Well, appropriately enough for this episode, we're going to talk a little bit about screwing. Now be vicious out there. Hit that S key till your finger starts bleeding. Ready? Time for sex. Player 1, hit your This baby's gonna be sex and the secret of nymph. And away we go. Imagine you're not getting enough respect as a nympho, so you sign up for the nymph training program. Once you graduate, you become all yours, player 1. No, I don't recommend having sex by the hearth unless you have really tough skin or a very good grate. Who's going for it? Player 2. Dryads are wood nymphs, so you'll be having lots of sex in the forest. Hey, if a tree nymph has sex alone in the forest, does it make a sound? Ooh! Guess so. Let's go, player 2. Oh my god, that sucks. Oh well, here's your category. Sex advice. For my friend. Okay, I got this friend, you know. It's not me. It really is a friend. Seriously. But he's having problems with premature ejaculation. Which of these techniques should he try? The pause squeeze method, the hunt and peck method, the hit it, player 1. Stop, drop, and roll? No, player 1. That's what you might have to do if you're having lots of sex with a wood nymph too close to the hearth. Player 2, take it, player 2. Hunt and peck? I didn't ask about foreplay. All right, player 3, go! Oh my god, it works. It really works. Oh, thank God. Freedom from embarrassment at last. I mean, the pause squeeze method is the only real technique for treating premature ejaculation listed here. Excuse me. The category is... This question is ribbed for your pleasure. And now, as part of our continuing sex education series, You Don't Know Jack presents Johnny's First Condom.
Good afternoon, Mr. Guy.
Why, hello, Johnny. What can I do for you?
Well, gee,
Let me guess. I'll bet you're looking for a condom, aren't you?
Gee, Mr. Guy, how'd you know?
Well, you might not believe this, Johnny, but I was once a young man myself, and my hormones were raging out of control just like yours are now.
Really?
You betcha. Now, let's see here. Hey, how about a nice Stallion brand condom with a reservoir tip?
Neato. How much do I owe you, Mr. Guy?
Hey, first one's on the house, big fella.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Guy.
You're welcome, sport.
Mr. Guy, I just have one question.
Sure, Johnny. What is it?
According to the Food and Drug Administration, what's the longest period of time I can keep this non-lubricated latex condom and still safely use it? Through the weekend, through the rest of the school year, through 4 years of college, or through the next decade?
Player 1.
Hey, I think I might have a chance by the end of the school year.
Not without a truckload of Oxy, kid.
Hey!
I mean, don't worry, sport. That's the wrong answer. Player 2, grab it. Through the weekend, the thing's made of latex, not crepe paper. Hey, take a shot, player 3. Player 3, do it. The FDA says not to use latex condoms more than 5 years past their manufacture date. So, Johnny, do you have any more questions about sex?
Yeah, what's it like?
Hey, tell me and we'll both know. Go on, get out of here, you rascal.
Thanks, Mr. Guy.
And use that condom.
Okay.
Horny bastard.
Johnny's First Condom is a You Don't Know Jack About Sex Education production. Written and produced by Hugh Johnson. Technical consultant, Dr. Richard Long.
Player 3, hit your buzzer and lock. This one's called Just Lie Back and Relax. Okay, why don't you sit back and make yourself comfortable and buzz in when you can complete this analogy. Freud's couch is to getting psychoanalyzed as casting couch is to what? Getting a role, getting drunk, getting an Oscar. Take it, Player 2. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Who wants it? Player 1, Player 3? You go, Player 3. Freud's patients get psychoanalyzed on a couch, and actors get roles in exchange for sex on a casting couch. Man, I knew I should have gotten into the furniture business. Ooh, stanky. No, well, here's the category. Boy, are my chucks numb. Hey, you ever notice how the titles of Steven Seagal's movies are usually 3 syllables, like Marked for Death and Hard to Kill? Well, suppose Steven Seagal's latest movie is called Primal Scene. What will you most likely see his character doing? Having sex? All yours, Player 1! Now, if you're looking for some caveman action, just rent Daryl Hannah's Clan of the Cave Bear. Ugh, ugh. Player 2, Player 3, come on! Player 2, grab it! Now, that's his new movie, Primate Scene. Player 3, go! 13? Nah, that's the remake of that war movie, you know, The Dirty Baker's Dozen. And now the ever-elusive right answer. The primal scene is what psychoanalysts call it when a child catches their parents in flagrante delicto. Oh no, Mommy and Daddy are wrestling. Player 1, hit that buzzer and let's...
Bingo.
A lonely farmer and his dog, they played this little game. O-B-O-I-N-K, B-O-I-N-K, B-O-I-N-K. They called it puppy love. Ugh.
Slip right into boink. Don't forget, buzz in on the first letter of the correct answer to win the cash. And if you're the first player to get all 5 letters, the bonus is yours. There we go. Open a door using the door what? Up. House of ill repute. Brothel. Sex with mom is called what? Nasty. Blank of the living dead. Good night. Freud says this causes our basic urges. It is it. Televangelist Roberts. Pre-blank agreement. Prenup. Get down on your knees. Kneel. Sternum equals blank bone. Breastbone. Intersexual deviance equals kinda blank. Stare at longingly. Not under E. Over E. One more letter for the bonus, Player 1. Mike's pale on growing pains. I have a boner. Yes. Boink. Bonus, Player 1. Hey, Player 3 leads the old tote board there, but hey, things can change. All right, player 2. Ugly. Wow. Well, this one's going to be called Do That To Me 107 More Times. Question, please. When you and your partner do that special thing you do, at what point does the sex flush happen? When you dispose of the condom, when you play cards in bed, when your partner mentions feeling frisky, or when your skin turns red from excitement? Player 2! Oh, yes! I want you to know it was very good for me. Okay, player. There you go. Nice. Okay, here's your category. For those about to we salute you. Hey, you know how Butthead always wears that same AC/DC t-shirt? Well, say Butthead actually gets tickets to an AC/DC concert, and everyone there is also AC/DC. How might he later describe the show to Beavis?
I scored with, like, chicks and dudes. Hermaphrodites suck and stuff. I got spanked.
Player 2, grab it! So then you must be a hermaphrodite. All right, player 3, do it! AC/DC is slang for bisexual. And with twice the possible sex partners, it's a good bet Butthead's going to be shaking it all night long. Buzz it. Nice pick, player 3. Time out for players 1 and 2, because player 3, you're going solitaire with a dis or dad. The category for this dis or dad is that foreplay or afterplay? All right, I'm going to read off 7 partial words. For each one, I want you to tell me if it's a word that has for or after as its prefix. You cash in for each one you get right, but you lose out for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. You got 30 seconds to nail all 7. And we're up. First, for or after? Mask. Hand. Head. Burner. Shadow. Skin. Hey, 5 right. Solid mediocrity, my friend. All right, player 3, it's all you right now, but let's see what happens. Player 2, hit that. Hey, looks good to me. And this one's called The Original Political Party Animal. You know, one can't really have a meaningful talk about sex without talking about the Roman Emperor Caligula. Now can one? Considering how Caligula ran his gun. Take it, player 2! A dog? No, but he did like to bury the bone every now and then. Come on, player 1, player 3, do something! Well, it seems so obvious now, doesn't it? Caligula was so insane that he actually made his horse a political consultant. Oh God, the poor intern. Smack your buzzer. Whoa, Mondo Casho, nice going. Here's your category. Going down under. Okay, now if you thought Steven Seagal's primate scene was really exciting, you might want to strap yourself down for this one. Well, say Crocodile Dundee. Hit it! Go take that, player 3. What's the answer? Answer 4. Okay, how'd you do?
You call that a razor-sharp quill? Now, as a razor-sharp quill, sort of.
Player 1, player 2, who's taking it? Player 1. Eucalyptus poisoning? Well, eucalyptus breath, maybe. Player 2, make your move! Player 2! A strangely high percentage of koala bears suffer from the sexually transmitted disease chlamydia. You know, he should just go back to f***ing kangaroos. Player... Well, that sucks. Oh well. Category. Corporal punishment? Here comes the questione. If your lover is really into coprolagnia, which exclamation would least likely upset him or her? Screw you and the horse you rode in on. Hey, like I give a crap. Player 2, grab it! Hey, watch out. Caligula might take you up on that threesome. Alright, player 1, player 3, who's gonna grab it? All yours, player 1. Do your parents deserve this shame? Alright, player 3, it's up to you. You go, player 3. Looks like you're the one who's into self-abuse. Well, if it ain't those 3, then what is it? A person into coprolagnia is sexually excited by so-called brown showers. So I guess a constipated coprologist is a person who doesn't give a shit. All right, player.
Gee, I just can't think of a clue. How about this? Doesn't everybody have them? I guess that depends on what you're talking about. Okay, good luck.
Boy, player 3, that was a real challenge. You know, beating 2 numbskulls who can't even break 0.